Hello, YouTube. Back with some more Noita. This is really starting to turn into a bit of a god run, isn't it? You know? I just booted this up and looking at our stats and things are coming along rather smoothly. So let's open things up with our honorary fish with mana sauce. Very important. Keep that belly going. I believe we're in an Eastern parallel world at some level. It wouldn't hurt to take a look down here in the Temple of the Art for a little bit. Try to get back into things from that angle. But let's make sure we have all the concentrated mana we're going to need and all this fish stuff. Keep our belly nice and full. You know, we're going to go one step further here. It seems to me that I have an open slot. So I think I, in the last episode, broke a bottle. We're going to need to find a new bottle. But there could be plenty of helpful spells down here. The problem with fighting in the Temple of the Art, of course, is the excessive amount of polymorph we may have to deal with. But I do believe that it is good for our character to at least check this out for a little bit, get reacquainted for a moment. It's been a couple weeks since we've worked on this, so I appreciate you all's patience while I was on vacation. Good to see you all again. To the people who've been watching me play this. And we'll just sort of clear all this out. Now remember, we have a death by accident explosion wand we might want to take advantage of in order to really get paid here. And look, it's looking pretty sharp. Firing rather quickly too. We might even be able to use this as more of a default kind of thing. Yeah. I mean, it does use the mana. I don't think there's even a reduced recharge time on here. It's just flying. I probably picked up one too many. How much does this thing cost? 8? Is that? Am I seeing that correct? Is that 8K? 8K. Well, we can do 8K. It's like all of this is going nuts, and we don't even have a reduced recharge on it. So we're just going to tap that spell, is what it looks like. I don't think anything here is really that important. You know, increased lifetime can be good. And I don't have one, right? We know we need egg. Heavy shot. A lot of this is like, we can't get rid of all this stuff. Litter with timer. We needed a trigger in order for this to work rather than a timer. The timer's wrong. So I'm basically just full, which is a problem, right? You know, we could maybe make a little bit of extra room by, well, this is asinine to do it this way. But we're gonna move some stuff over and see if, you know, just an extra add mana and one of these keeps us firing at a reasonable speed. Is one slower than the other? Hard to tell. Either way, the more stuff we load up with that, the more that this is going to be painful for the enemies. So there's room for it. I don't see any reason why we can't make the damage go up. A little damage plus. Just more. Alright, see, this is what I'm talking about for Masters of Polymorph. They're all around here. Now we are missing a bottle. That is going to have to be remedied at some point. There's another guy. See, like, that's sort of ridiculous, the way it's, like, burning, but not enough. Like, we need the unstable crystals. It might need more unstable crystals. Alright. I'd say a quick perusal of the Temple of the Art is in order for us to get our bearings. But really, what do we really need, people? We know we need just more perks. Like, greed stack is actually the answer. Because look at how much money is appearing here. We're at 3,000,000, so that's 3 million, right? Where do they say 1,000,000? Is that England? Okay. I don't think that's true. And what is this? Like, what happened here? It's like a ball of... Ugh. Now that was a strange anomaly. Okay. Yes, curses. Ow. This thing. Okay. Just here for the trick blood money, people. Yeah, it's really about getting paid at this point. Like, if we could hit gold cap, which theoretically is possible, I think we might need another oof. Another, couple of greeds to really make that happen, right, guys? But if we were to do that, we can use things like spells to gold. Because, you know, remember, the whole reason for this run was just like, oh, Sten, so you're going to get the crown, there's going to be rejoicing. Now I'm beyond crown. The crown is just the basics. This is just going to be a good old god run. Why not? We've come so far. Let's make that money. And, you know, just have a quick little visit to this place. Nothing much happened down here other than we're just picking up some cash and getting reacquainted with our buttons. Really liking this wand 3, though. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. I think we just need to go further into the parallel worlds, right? Again. You know, it's like, oh, we hit the end here, folks. Some way to dig better than this. Like, is this even a good drill? Becomes the question. It's full. I think we're sort of like, we're at the point where this drill, we need just divide by spells. We really gotta get up there and deal with that. That's enough for a light perusal of Temple of the Art. Obviously, there's nothing that we can extract perk-wise from the bottom because of... Whoa, that's a lot of lava. Because we are, I believe, in an eastern world still. So the answer is to go further to the east. You know, keep plugging away at this thing. We have an open slot for a bottle of some sort. Oh yeah, I'm moving on. Unless we're not in the east, like, I can't even remember where we were. Did we teleport back home last time? If we did, I think we left. It's been a hot minute. I was on vacation. It'll tell us if this is an east one when we get up here into the new zone. Just gotta pay attention to it. It doesn't. Oh yeah, east. Okay. Duh. Sorry. That bit of confusion. I know we're all not here to hear me talk about myself, but the vacation was good. Ooh, what's in here? More eggs? We already have eggs. Always a pleasure to visit my friend of the channel, partner of the channel, Jessie. Got to spend some time out there with her. And happy belated birthday to Jessie too. Let's give credit where credit's due here. She's been an inspiration to this channel the entire time. And you could check out some of the other videos she's in, specifically the RimWorld ones, if you're interested in that. For those of you who are here for the Noita, let's get to it, right? Let's like actually go somewhere with it. Did I drill through a wormhole? That's a little bit ugly. Something happened here. But I had a lovely time. The Star Trek marathon. Alright, that's maybe too much information. Okay. Hey, let's keep it going, folks. Do I need to drink that? No, 12,000 seconds of concentrated mana. I think we're gonna be okay. It doesn't hurt to, you know, double check these wands as we're passing through. And to grab this red money. Okay, we're gonna make some red money right up here. What's this wand? Some junk. That's some polymorph stuff, though. We're not dealing with that. I like to get away from that before we have an accident. There. What was this? Air gusting? Okay. Yeah, something. I think that looked like a blown up polymorph potion. Is there anything good in here before we move on? Not really. Remember, there are, like, beyond just perks, which, you know, if we're going to really greed stack this, we're going to need more greed. We might need a couple parallel worlds. Because this has turned into, like I said, just a routine god run at this point with, and like, make no mistake, we're getting the crown, you know. This is ridiculous that I don't have the crown already. There's probably a lot of players who are like, dude, I got that crown, you know, 8 hours into the game following the guide. You're, you know... How many hours do you have? Like, yeah, well, I'm not good. You know? Well, I don't know. I'm not good. Let's make no mistake. But I make up for it with enthusiasm, right? And speaking of enthusiasm, we're about to be headed into the overworld where we get to fly and deal with all that. We have enough ambrosia to get through. I might not need... Well, no, we will need the ambrosia. I do have a ridiculous amount of health where I feel like I can kind of just, like, sit in a curse for a while. I don't believe that the damage ramps up. It might. Anyway, time to fly, right? Goodbye. Let's hit it high. See if we could skip the watchtower and the pyramid. Just go, oh, there was a boss. Okay, we went way too high. Anybody coming? No, we gave them the slip this time. Ooh, that gets easier every time. If you guys recall on some of my earlier videos where I would do that flight, I'd just be sweating. Way too intense. Alright. So we drill, we'll get to the end of the world. We'll do our little ambrosia thing. Make sure this isn't diluted. 89%. Good. Nothing in there. Seems like there's a little give to my wand right now. I wonder what that's about. A little bit of spread on this thing. Why are we spreading? I'm not sure. I'll take it though. Okay. The key is to do this without like bleeding slime blood everywhere. Okay, 3%, that's not going to do it. 14%? 15? 10%? Still at 10? Just tap it in. 9, 8, let's reapply. Correctly, please. 10? Come on. 19? Fine. Alright. Nice and careful, like. Oh, we threw our blood potion away, so... I don't know what we're doing. I swear I have a memory of some kind of erroneous destruction of a bottle. I don't know if I fever dreamed that, but I swear... Oh, 3%. A little close here, Stens. 32%. Now we're going to be good the rest of the way. Almost threw too much ambrosia, but you know, when we're in the field, we see a bottle here and there and it's full, we just replace it. Just replace it. Just move on. Easy. Heck, I can carry 2 right now because for some reason there was an incident with a bottle. Of destruction for no reason. Ah, gratuitous ambrosia at the end here, but whatever. Now, why not play it safe? Okay. And the other question is that ambrosia that's lying on the... Like, what if we, like, lined the floor with ambrosia? Like, we had so much. We could just freely travel through that tunnel and just walk along it. Just coat cursed things with it. Something to consider. It's not really a renewable resource, although I wouldn't be surprised if there was a way to alchemize more of it. But maybe for game balance reasons that doesn't exist, because that could get crazy. If you fungal shifted all of the water into it, I think the game would start to really degenerate. Like, I can't fight anything. Kind of like the peaceful ending. Okay, this is it. We're about to take flight here, folks. Let's hopefully not die. I'd be pretty upset. Alright, up and around the barrier. Through the barrier. We're high. We're high. We're dropping lower. There's a boss. There's several bosses. And we're in. We're in. Whew. Okay, hello everyone. I don't know why I even mess around with this first level. There's like, well, it's like, oh, there could be a heart. I have 23,000 hit points. I don't know. That's not enough, right? Sometimes I swear I find add manas down here. I know I find things. Circle of stillness. We were carrying one of those before as a worm killer, but we're a little past that, aren't we? Let's just get our perks and go. Level 1, we don't... excuse me. Level 1, you know, let's not go crazy with this. Let's just move along. Move along home. Alright. And this is like, this is not it. I'm digging through the wrong spot, too. Oh, stands. Okay, that's fine. We'll find it. We can do some of this stuff. Blow up rats like this. At this point, what we need to do is drill out all this gold. No, I'm just kidding. The endless hours of me doing that, just I'm a little embarrassed by. Alright. Hey, when it's early game though, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm like half a mind to check all these, just be like, Circle of Vigor? You know, like, why would that appear? It's gotta be so rare. Alright, up and away, we're headed in to grab our perk, the whole reason why we're here. The whole, ideally greed, right? Well, let's pick up life. Anything cool for sale? No, 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 and no. Alrighty. Faster movement, I don't like that. More love, what? More worms, what? Revenge explosion? I don't want to release magical explosions. Extra wand capacity we could do. Are these all at cap? 25, 25. This one has room. I don't like the plasma beam or the levitation trail. And I don't know that I want to drop... What the heck is this? 1.6 million on a reload, and we have 4.3 million. We could just reload this. There's nothing here that is knocking my socks off. gotta spend it to make it. And this was like worse. No, it wasn't worse, because stainless armor stacks. Armor me. And give me better hearts. Do we want more homunculi? I think that's the plural for it, right? Okay, more chocolate homunculi. And... that's it. That's... I don't know why we even need those guys. They're kind of annoying. Whatever, it's the friends we've made along the way. Alright. Honorary fish sauce. We'll just do one helping of fish sauce right now. Nom nom nom. They're just bursting in mana. Did I eat the sand? I guess that's the fibrous part. Yeah, which doesn't help us when we're supposed to be eating our vegetables, not our powders. All right. Good times, great oldies. Got in here. Okay. Less shotgun, more boom, right? We need to get paid again after what we just spent 1.6 mil on a pretty gratuitous reload. Because how often is stainless armor going to be a factor? I mean, it is. Especially in certain scenarios, like in certain boss fights, yes. However, I'm a fairly stained individual. You don't see me actively avoiding the stains. And if we really want to get crazy here, we've talked about this before, guys. Like, if I go to the fungal thing that's like the, what are they, I want to call it wand mark, but it's not. I feel like I have good luck in fungal areas. The problem is, of course, we can't just like blow it up because there's too many evil liquids that are going to cause problems. So we have to be a little bit more surgical in our extraction of the stuff from this zone. But we can do it. Or we could die. Is this slime or some sort of strange polymorph substance? I don't know what it is. It's looking like I'm just healing. Oh, that's the trick blood bunny. Oh, I'm tripping. That's what's happening. Okay. You have eaten mushrooms, sir. Okay. Great. Good job, Stents. This isn't what we wanted. Got 30 seconds of tripping. Can't quite make out what everything is in this nonsense. Alright, while we're in here, let's just be cautious about just eating whatever. Okay, I don't think that's actually a good idea. I just want Circle of Vigor, because we're going to make something out of that. I'm going to go to the sky, we're going to grab the spell I like, and we're going to have that teleport thing going. Guys, excuse me, I don't want you all... Oh, that's a polymorpher. Ooh. Okay. Goobers surrounding me. Didn't want to blow this up. I'm grabbing this potion just so I have a bottle. I don't know what's in there. Okay. What is going on? Okay, there's a heart. Look at all that. I like all the gold attraction, too. It's kind of convenient. It seems to stack, so... Oh, we learned something new. They're really whipping that gold across the map for me. Nothing there. Heart, yes. What is this? I'm blowing that up just because there's something is wrong. My projectile wand is like not functioning. Something is suppressing it. Hey, a heart. Yeah, what is going on? Some sort of gravitational field is happening around here. That's okay. Now, usually you don't want to go under. Under is where all the stuff leaks to, and that's when you find yourself getting polymorphed. But I want that gone. Okay. Nice and safe, like. Oh, lots of hearts, too. What? Alright. Strange liquids here. That is a swapper, so... But if we just ice him and we know exactly where he is, we can afford to be swapped a little bit. That looks like some... Oh my goodness. That looks like some ambrosia that exploded, so... That's a little OCD for us to just go scooping that up this exact second. We have, what, 89% in there? Less than that now. 81. Should we go scoop? Go scoop it. I'm immune to damage while I'm in here, so... Pretty hard. Did I get any? 90%? We got a little bit. But that looks like acid. Let's not dive into that. This is a big mushroom biome. We did not get what we wanted, but pulled some money out, had a few laughs. Okay. It seems like there's a guy holding a wand over here is what this is. Excuse me. What are you doing with that wand, buddy? What was in there? Nothing. There's just bad things can happen when guys grab wands and it's like, that's a nuke. And then they don't know what they're doing and they decide to, like, fire the nuke. There's been Noita runs I think have ended that way. Not that I can recall in recent memory, but I've certainly had some of them pick stuff up that were like, that's not what we need right now. Alright. Still working with money. Just checking this area out. We did get lots of hearts. We're up to 24k. There's a guy with a wand again. Hey, hearts. What kind of bottle did we pick up? It was levitation juice? That's fine. We just needed a bottle. That way we can empty it. We can fill it with blood. Whatever we want. I love how it got stuck on the mushroom song. I'm no longer in a mushroom biome, but it's still playing it. This is a little anomalous. It will reset when I move along to somewhere else. But I think it's a good idea to check the mines out. I think the spell I want can drop in the mines. I'm not 100% sure. It certainly could in the fungal area, so it was right to at least do that. We look at this thing. Couple black holes, nothing to write home about. I think we gotta go a little further to the left before we can dig down. Let's try here. Because it seems like the rest of... Oh, too far to the right. It's like the rest of the game we have to listen to this song. It's kind of cool. One more? Okay. Down we go. Let's hope we get greed here. Versus some cool spells. Let's see what we got. Trills, okay. Interesting. Nothing there. I don't know about these perks, guys. Hungry Ghost, Angry Ghost. Ghosts, faster levitation. We can't even afford the reroll. I do like Revenge Tentacles. I do believe in that. Close Call. Gain additional chance to deal critical hits as long as there are enemies near you. Well, there's a lot of times there's enemies near me. Hungry Ghost. Consume an enemy projectile. Sure. Angry Ghost. Let's get ghosty-like. I don't want the Lukey minion, that's dumb. I don't know how I feel about Cordyceps either, that sounds a little sketchy. Okay. The song's not going away. What do I gotta do? There we go. Whew. I'm like, we can't have Crazy Mushroom Song playing this entire episode. Not when we're halfway through. Guess we're drinking this too. We're eventually gonna have to empty out that bottle and do something else with it. We have the eyeball. Excuse me. We have the eyeball, which we will need for the Sunseed quest. So that's part of, I guess we shine something. It's gonna be how we beat a certain boss. I'm seeing a little bit of worm blood. Hopefully we'll get our buddies to show up. I sure could use a big belly full of worm juice. We still have 7,000 some seconds of worm, but there can always be more. And once we head down into the jungle, that's usually Worm City. Magical Temple, I believe, is to the left of the Frozen Wastes? Yeah. No reason we couldn't go in there. If there's some floating wands calling our name. Whoa, there was a crazy wand came in. What was this thing doing? No, it had a fireball orbit thing going. Cool. You're dead. There's mages in here too, so let's not, like, be dumb. I like to check the magical temple. Like, sometimes there's floating wands, like, don't appear. We already got one, but there can be, like, a very limited amount of those. Other times there can be, like, 10. Oh, that guy's a polymorpher. Yeah, slim pickings, I'd say. Extremely. We're not going to grab the cursed orb because we don't have a way to like automatically heal besides blood money. This is what about you, but like alchemist light. Okay. Well, that was an uneventful magical tower. Worth a check. Don't know if you don't look. There's our worm. Let's juice this, like, severely. Like, we're really gonna juice this. In fact, I'm gonna just drink this. There, we're like gonna be crazy levitation for now. This worm blood is very satiating too. That's probably the main reason why we wanted this. It's not about the eyeball, it's about the stomach at this point. Give me this too. Give me all this. Unfortunately, we're on levitation potion because I didn't dump it out, so we're going to be kind of bouncing around a little bit. And that's okay. I'm just not as good as controlling that, so I have my own preferences. I could see if somebody who like practiced with it could be good. Good on belly. A couple thousand seconds of warm blood. That's not so bad. Hopefully we'll run into another one, right? You know, more unstable crystals might be the answer. Unfortunately, I don't think it is. Like, we need more room. Well, I'm gonna grab it. Whoa, not this. I'm taking these. Just to have a few more. I feel like there's gains that can be made in that wand. Probably like right now, to be honest. I need another multicast of some sort, which we should try to find while we're in here. See if we can just pick one out of something. Anything. Here's a chaos wand too. We're gonna actually have to take a hot minute to check that out. There looked to be some stuff in here. Yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff in here. That's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna sneeze. Alright. More everything. And as for this this certainly needs way more ad manas, is what it needs. Okay, now it's slow, but we'll fix that, right? With a couple of, excuse me, a couple of reduced recharge times. Might be one too many. Guess we need both. Alright. Does it feel like this is casting slower? No. I'm not 100% on that. If it is, slip this on there. There. Okay. Changes were made. Hey, a worm! Where you going, buddy? We're gonna have to carefully extract that worm head. Ah, yes. Worm blood content. Okay. Well, that's too much, guys. Here, shotgun this to oblivion. So much for carefully extract. Oh my, that's a lot of worm blood. And blood. There's Hisi blood in my worm blood, but that's okay. We'll drink it all. We're a vampire. Alright, major belly improvements. We got lucky with the worms today. Alright, too much blood in my blood. Okay. Some kind of concentrated mana burst, or it came in from above, but we've got mana around. I can't seem to get the mana on this thing to be good enough. It could be that the recharge... Yeah, it's because the wand sucks. That's the main problem. We need to be looking for like a much better wand with much higher recharge. Doesn't it seem like we're getting the mushroom song again? Something has happened. Alright. I think a couple of ad manas on here are helping. I mean, this feels like it's still flying out there, the speed in which these explosives are launched. Alright, what's in here? Is this my miracle spell? No. Of course not. Like something wounded me. Ah, it's the freezing vapors. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Really been unremarkable in this area, but hey. That chaos wand I think kind of made a big difference. Feels like my exploding boxes aren't on fire either. I don't know why it's like that. Could be just something to do with all the water around here putting it out or something. I don't know that they need to be on fire. That was originally going to be the way that I would trigger the thing to go off. But now with the unstable crystal, it just triggers on its own. Just much better. Alright, alright. How was the money in here? It wasn't that spectacular, was it? found some hearts. We checked some wands out. That's not it either. Pretty rather explosive in this room. Hey, gunpowder. I was like, ooh, we found a new ambrosia. No, we did not. Probably gonna end up needing it if we keep heading further to the east. What is this, like East 7? I don't even know anymore. Now, I also think that, didn't we accidentally get rid of... I'm throwing this bottle. I feel like I needed this. Oh. Can't I take that? Oh, that's just gone. Isn't what? I thought that was like a lightning thing. It did not go off. I couldn't grab it. Now I'm just throwing bottles again for no reason. Have I been hit with Twitchy? Why are all these things going off? It's getting a little weird. That's what I think is happening. I think it's getting a little weird. I believe that the game can act a little crazy if you push too many parallel worlds, but this isn't... I mean, define too many. Alright, well, you know how I like the base. You know, we can go pretty crazy in here, and you never really have to worry about too much polymorph. Sands like a bottle from the bottle area. Very articulate sense. There becomes like a little, like, potion room. You want to be careful about blowing that up. This. Why can't I have that? It's like illusory. Something was up with that. I swear, I don't know if I'm just seeing things, but it looks like one of those lightning orbs is like following me around. It's bizarre. We'll see if it shows up again, because I'm willing to go with glitch. Let's get our perk, though, before we freak out. Anything cool here? Now, the dormant crystal might work like the unstable crystal. Not sure. Hey, couple decent perks over there. There's a shield. We can always use more shields. We're not even going to bother re-rolling this one. Extra health. And the shield. Permanent shield. Extra health, 50% more. Boom, 36k health. We're not getting random perks. I wonder what multiple breathless will do for us. I'm afraid I'll just go like flying through the water at speeds that are going to be unwieldy. So we're not going to pick up that second breathless. I only need to be able to breathe underwater once. This allows me to do this. Okay, a shield and health, that was good. I mean, we gained 12,000 life and got another shield. And these shields are, like, this is our main line of defense against an errant polymorph blast. And, you know, those of you who watch the channel for a while will see that I'm hyper vigilant about being hit with the polymorph. It's where there becomes a point in this game where that's basically how you die. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Let's see what kind of money we can pull out of here with trick blood money. We didn't get the greed we wanted. I swear we need like 2-some billion to have it. I want to say it's 2.1 bill before we can be considered infinite gold. And that is that's a lot of gold. So we may not be able to hit that without several more greed stacks and some time in hell, right? If you really want to get paid, I find that hell has the most money. the enemies there just drop some higher tier things in terms of the size of their coins. And if they die to an accident, well then. It becomes a tremendous amount of money. And even with the... You see how that happens? It's like every once in a while I'm walking around and then it just... My guy just dumps out a million boxes. I didn't press that button. He's like kind of just regurgitating boxes right now because it's like... I don't know why that's happening. Kind of freaking out. Alright. Alright, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's get through here. I'm very satisfied with this god run as it's going on. I love being immune to explosions and just being able to take it easy and just have the screen explode and watch the money just roll in, right? We're going to need all this. This is not something that... It seems like it's like, well, this is just gratuitous explosions, sir. Like, well, it is. It's that too. Okay, let's make no mistake. But... Okay, the explosions might be a little gratuitous, but the money isn't. Alright? I feel like this exploding box is a heck of a lot better than the one I made in the last God run, where I was like, I press it, and it's like, oh, better go, like, make a sandwich. Because my frame rate would drop so low, because it's like, do we really need to launch 70 bombs right now? Like, what good does that do us? I'm just under the impression that, like, more is better, but it seems to me like there is a happy medium between that. You're holding a wand, buddy. What do you got there? Accelerate. Could have been okay. I don't know if we needed that. I think I already have an accelerate. What's in here? Probably terrible. That's the worst wand ever. What was our reload at, too? I don't remember. We had... I know we spent like 1.6 on the last reroll. And I'm willing to spend the rest of the money. If I have to. On another one. I think we want down and to the left at this point. A little unexplored. See if we'll find some stuff. We already looked at that. We looped around a little bit. But over here I know is open. Is that ambrosia? It is! Got it. Very nice. Homing with a drill. Cool, cool, cool. Just clearing all this out. We'll head to the jungle. We do have time left in this episode to visit the jungle. Maybe see some worm bloods. Take another look at some perks here. Better be some greed. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. Ooh, I almost went through the gate. Oof. See, look, there it was again. It's just spitting them out. I wonder if it's the... It's one of my ghosts doing something dumb. I'm the one that picked up ghosts. I don't know why I did that. I thought they would be fun. Check the spells first. Nothing here. Perks. Stronger hearts. This is terrible. Don't take spells. Generation. Freeze field. Another homunculi. Fast blood is stronger hearts and stainless armor. We do need that. We have to keep stacking stainless armor. It's like how it works. Weird. And then we rolled terrible and they were all gone. Whatever. Whatever. We got stainless armor. Okay. These fish. Sometimes you have to let some fish survive, in my opinion. Those fish are gonna live to tell the tale of how they were almost eaten. And into the jungle we go. So, Jungle, a little tricky, because we could get poisoned while we're in here. Ooh, I'm like, oh, if that had been polymorph, I would have freaked out. Let's drink this. Give me all this. I don't have a bottle for it right now, because well, I do. We don't need both ambrosias. That's... once again. So the smaller one I might just empty. It doesn't feel right to do that. I almost have to be like, well, I'm gonna make a little place for it in case I have to come back here. That's so OCD. Like, am I really gonna need to come back for it? Maybe. Maybe I will. Like we take this, we throw this out of here, we dump this smaller ambrosia bottle, and then this just becomes like a little just a little well that we're leaving it in, right? And then I have an empty bottle, which is good, because we might need that for worm stuff. Especially here in this cell. Ooh, that looks like a mage of some sort. Alright, so remember that. In Parallel World 7, there's a pile of ambrosia. Ugh. I will be very surprised if we come back for that. But if I didn't do that, I'd be like, God, I wasted it. You wouldn't want to hear that. Polymorph, hello. Almost landed in it. I might be poisoned. I'm not. You gotta always stay aware of that. Poison, very bad for a person with this much health. Each one of those ticks will be taking a lot away. We are under some sort of fungal biome. Kill that. Drink this. Yeah, we want worm stuff. Alright, guys. Get dead. Give me the money. All the money. 4.3 mil. If only we had found some greed. Or maybe I'm just greedy. That's the polymorph area. That was so sketchy. Yeah, I think it's one of my ghosts is spitting these out. It's like it copies spells in your collection. I think he's like, here you go. You want me to throw 10 boxes right now? Now imagine if I wasn't immune to all of that. You could still throw that at a terrible time. It could make things ugly. You could also help out and just make the explosion that much more gratuitous, but... in retrospect, I don't know that the ghosts are helping me. They seem like just a factor that I can't control as much as I would like. Look at that. That looked bizarre. There's now, like, tentacles everywhere. Are you seeing this? Wow. I'm freaking out. It's this guy. It's a guy with a tentacle wand. I don't know what he was doing. Someone was doing something strange there, folks. Okay, well, thank you for the ad mana, whatever that was. I just about lost my mind. Like, there's tentacles falling from the sky. I should have known it was a wand. Just wow. Alright, dragon. Wake up, buddy. Okay, goodbye. Oh, he's so glitched, too. Here, we'll just float up. Okay. Anything on your wand today? No, we need high reload. We need high mana recharge in this wand. This wand is not getting it done. Oh, hello. There's enemies. Okay. This is good. You know, we'll explore this for another couple minutes and we'll head on down, check out our perk at the bottom here. When we come back, soonish, we'll be looking at the vault, possibly going further into the east. Now, this is like, there's polymorph right above us, so let's move along. I'd say there's just enough time to pick up this last remaining... How did that happen, huh? I did not go through there. I'll have to see if I accidentally hit this. Because as you see, as I'm teleporting, I wonder if one of my ghosts was like, did you mean to cast teleport? Isn't that what you wanted? To go home and not get your perk? Change of plans, huh? Can you believe that? That was so funny, guys. I should have just been like, oh, we're about to get another perk. Everything's going to be great. Boom, teleported home. That's a heart sink. It's really not that big of a deal, though, because we got quite a bit of what we wanted out of it. And now we're home. It's more like, could that be the fortunes telling me, like, dude, you've gone far enough in the parallel worlds. Let's just get on with the show? It could be it. It could be it. So everything I just said about, like, oh, we're going to go further east, think about it. We just keep seeing the same crappy perks. It might be time to, like, get out of the basement and get stuff done, right? We have this. We have most of the good things up top. We'll look into that, okay? So I'm gonna call it here after being teleported home. These are the kind of strange things that can happen in this game. That was not what I had in mind. I did not want to go home. It was like 7 parallel worlds over. A lot. It's going to take me quite some time to get back. And then it's like, do I need to go back? I don't think I do anymore. I think that the game has sort of taught us a lesson that it's time to move along. And I don't know, how about just get that crown? Don't you think with all these stainless armor and all this life, do you think we can handle that sun damage? I don't know. We can try it. If I die, I die. How many stainless armors do we have? Let's ask the hard questions before we end it here. And then we'll let people... 5 stainless armors. So, I don't know how the 50%'s all stack. It's 50, 50, 50. If it's multiplicative or additive. Well, it couldn't be additive. So I'm not sure quite how the math works out. But theoretically, as that sun damage is hitting us, we would be okay. So maybe that's not even necessary. Maybe it doesn't do that much to it. I've never done it, obviously. I'm not wearing the thing. So, alright, enough rambling. Appreciate you all watching it. We'll keep going with Noita, and possibly playing some other games. Been doing some other rogues again. You all want to see those. So, might be some other games popping up in the channel in a bit here. But anyway, thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate all of you. Sorry for the long hiatus. Like I said, it was a lengthy vacation, but I'm back now. We'll be making more Noita and possibly some surprise games in the near future. So, have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.